Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome to the video. Now today we're going to be covering something that a lot of you guys have been asking for over on the main channel, and that's engine bay detailing. So I'll show you exactly how I deep clean an engine bay and get it looking brand new again. So let's get started. Alright, so this is a 2015 Chrysler 200C that you guys are getting a sneak peek at, as it will be Friday's video on the main channel. And getting started now, and the very first thing you'll need to do is disconnect the vehicle's battery. And one thing to note is that you always want to disconnect the negative terminal first, and once that's done, I'll spray on a very liberal amount of super clean degreaser using my IK foamer, making sure to cover every surface in here. Now once the degreaser is on, I'll use my soft wheel brush to agitate all the flat surfaces, basically anywhere that it will fit. And one thing to note here is that when you use degreaser, you never want to let it dry, as it can permanently stain the surface, so always try to work quick. Then I'll grab my smaller Speedmaster brush and use it in all the tighter areas where the other brush wouldn't reach. And if you've seen me do engine bay details before, you'd know I do them after I've washed the exterior of the vehicle, which might seem counterintuitive, but it's actually the smarter way to do it, as not only does it only take a couple seconds to dry the front end off when I'm done, but if the engine bay were already clean when I'm pressure washing the exterior, well, a fair bit of water would find its way underneath the hood, basically ruining the work on the engine bay. Now for any of the really tight areas like the crevices around the air filter box, I'll use a boar's hair detail brush, and if you've noticed so far, this process really isn't difficult, as it generally only takes about 15 to 20 minutes from start to finish. The degreaser is really the most important aspect here and is doing most of the work for you, but a couple of different brushes for agitation, and that's really all you need to get perfect results. Now once everything has been agitated, I'll simply just use the hose to rinse everything off. And if anyone is worried about things getting wet, well, it's perfectly safe to do this, as I'm not using high pressure water, which could lead to water getting forced somewhere that it shouldn't be, plus the fact that the alternator is covered. Really, engines these days are built and designed in a way that they can handle being wet. Now I wouldn't recommend taking a pressure washer to it, but what I'm doing here is completely safe. However, if your vehicle happens to have an exposed alternator, simply just cover it up before you start, and you can still use the same method. Although if you guys are still in the no water camp, you can always do this using some all-purpose cleaner, a detail brush, and some microfiber towels, although it will take you significantly longer. Now with everything rinsed, I'll grab my leaf blower to get rid of the majority of water here, but obviously this isn't a necessary step, as you can just use a few microfiber towels to do the same job, but using my Husqvarna here definitely makes the job a little quicker and a lot more fun. Next, I'll grab a towel and just quickly dry off any remaining water around the engine, and you want to make sure it's really dry so that the dressing I'll be applying next can be applied to a perfectly dry surface. Okay, so the last step here is to apply a dressing to really make this engine bay pop, and for that I typically use 303 aerospace protectant or sometimes CarPro Pearl, but this time I'm using 303 and I'll use a microfiber applicator pad to apply it to all the black plastics and hoses in here, which is going to leave it looking incredible. Alright guys, and that is going to wrap things up. The engine bay is super clean and looking brand new again. Now if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on a future video. Enjoy the guitar outro, and I'll see you guys in the next one.